What you're about to listen to is an unlocked episode of Buttered Parsnips, the Patreon exclusive podcast that releases once a month at patreon.com/butternoparsnips. There, you can find 11 other episodes that all become unlocked instantly when you donate $5 or more. And that's not all you get. You get early access to new episodes, you get updates on what's going on behind the scenes, and you gain access to our afterthoughts, which are host-written blurbs on content that didn't make the final cut. You also get a shout out here on the podcast, so thank you again to Stephen I, Fran, Jessica M, Heather B, Pensive Primate, Lori M, Day D, Rob R, and Monica of Top Music. And no worries if you can't make the contribution. In that case, what we do kindly ask is that if you like the podcast and you support what we do, tell your friends about us. Spread the wordy word. It's a proven method of gaining listenership and helps us to continue making this work. Okay, that's enough of me though. But remember, that's patreon.com/butternoparsnips, and we hope you enjoy this small peek into what it's like with exclusive access. Hey you guys. I forgot about the cold open, so I don't really have one.
For the Patreon, it's literally just this.
Yeah, we can just be silly little guys.
This is it. Oh, yeah. I guess I gotta leave, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, get out of here. No, Seth,
guy
stick your
technically
guns.
isn't gendered because it refers to an effigy, right?
It's true.
But then the guy before that was a guy.
Yeah. But he was literally a guy, you know?
Yeah. He was Guy.
That's originally where I thought guy came from. I thought it was just going to be a prevalence of the name Guy.
Oh.
Yeah, but I guess they just had two separate origins.
Yeah. Huh.
I don't know if Guy was particularly prevalent of a name.
I know like 5 Guys all like today.
Today.
Like I met 5 Guys today.
Yeah, but one of them was GHEE.
Yeah. Butyration. That's good. Hey everybody.
Boom, boom,
Hi.
boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Thank you, Emily. Welcome to Buttered Parsnips, the Butter No Parsnips Patreon exclusive podcast. Tell your friends about us.
I think this whole episode, this whole podcast is just going to become Emily singing the themes.
Emily doing the themes.
Listen, man. They're bops.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Buttered Parsnips. I'm Seth Glicksman. Emily, who are you?
I'm Emily Moyers.
And who's your friend?
That's it.
Who's this Jamoke?
No one else. I'm Kyle Imperator.
Yeah, and today we're getting together again. Getting the band together.
The boys are back in town.
We're going on tour.
So we were trying to come up with some quick things for Patreon because sometimes we're just trying to get it done.
We don't got time for you guys.
I get it.
Anyway, please keep giving us your money.
Content.
This is worth it, right?
I hope so. I pray to God. I mean, hey, you're sweet Emily, right? She's doing her best out here, right?
Hey, it's me, sweet
and also
Emily.
Kyle's parents.
And also that guy Kyle.
I was so last week. I think it was last week. I was like, oh man, what if we go over like you two's like least favorite words?
Yeah, and we said hard pass.
Yeah, it was like a brick wall. Like these two have never had malice for a word a day in their life.
Never. What kind of wordist people do you think we are?
Wordist. I mean, that makes it sound like we're against words.
Right.
I think that was the intention.
Yeah.
Kyle
I see.
He was fighting me. He was fighting me in that position.
Emily always thinks she's being attacked.
Yeah, so as it turns out, other than Kyle's morbid fear of the word testicle, we don't... Yeah, there's not a lot of hate for words, but today I'm really hoping to change that a little bit. At least I'm trying to get you guys to open your mind, open your hearts.
Don't be so loving.
Yeah, stop being so accepting and willing to change.
This Pride Month, we're saying...
Hate is hate is hate.
So for you two, I've scoured the internet and I've chatted the GPT and I've collected up some of the most hated and most reviled words used by English speakers the world over.
Wow.
But not really. I got like 10.
That's fair. That's enough.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. That's why I changed some of
We're
the
gonna
things that
spend
I was
like
going to
20
do today.
minutes on each of them.
No. We're just gonna do. We're gonna give him like a letter grade.
Well, that's so funny that you should say that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Emily, it's like you're at one jump ahead of a jump.
Wow.
Dum 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 dum.
We've all got swords. Anyway, so,
Yeah.
come on.
Space. Wait, no, my favorite is...
I'm losing to a rug.
My favorite is the Dead Sea Tupperware. Ooh, still fresh.
Guys, I don't know why we devolved into Aladdin.
You did it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so don't worry, Kyle.
Okay.
These words,
What?
they're not all just going to be gross words like gonads.
They are,
All
aren't
right,
they?
like nads.
Ugh.
Their universal hate is diverse,
Oh.
from overuse to misuse to the way they're spelled and beyond.
Love it.
Actually, not really. It's like
It's just
pretty
those three
limited.
things.
Again,
It's just a
I'm
couple
working with
different
like
ways,
10
yeah.
words. You know?
Yeah. It's all good, Seth. You don't gotta
So-
put caveats on this.
I gotta have some caveats, man. I'm the king of caveats. And caviar.
That's what I was thinking too.
Because kings, caviar, it goes together.
Yeah,
that
sure.
episode of Frasier. I'm going down to a list of 10.
This is a great episode so far.
I'm having a blast. So I'm going to go down a list of 10.
Yeah.
And with each one, I'm going to ask you to rate the word individually across 5 metrics, except not really. I'm probably just going to ask for one metric.
metrics?
So these are the 5 metrics aren't really the metrics that you're going to use. These are the 5 things that you might want to consider when you
sure.
give it your final score.
Okay. Sure.
So some things to consider. Sound. How does it sound? Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel bad? Meaning or definition. Does it make sense to what it means with what it sounds like? Well, do you like what it means? Do you love what it means? Do you hate what it means? Utility. Can you use it? Is it usable?
Sure.
Vulgarity. Is it just offensive? Is it inappropriate? And then the last one is just going to be how you personally feel about it. Like what your just bias is right out the gate. Are you ready? I have a word.
I'm ready.
Captain.
Good.
Okay. All right. Your first word is fetus.
Mm.
Oh, wow. Emily said delicious.
Yeah.
She said,
Emily right off was like, with a nice Chianti.
fetus. So some things to think about why people might hate the word fetus. One, it's like inhumanizing. It sort of takes you out of the idea of a baby.
Okay.
Because that's a baby. And that's the one big thing about a lot of the words that people hate is that
They're all
it's
about
a lot
babies.
of words that are, it's a lot of words that apply to humans and human bodies.
Yeah, we don't
And-
like thinking about innards, you know?
Yeah, we hate thinking about stuff that we do naturally.
It's true.
Like testicles, right, Kyle?
Stop.
I will say, Kyle,
me.
since we had that conversation, I can't hear the word doodads without
You're thinking of
associating them with that.
gonads?
Because
Wow.
you said my little doodads.
That's awful.
That's all I could think about.
That's awful because doodad is such a fun word.
It is, but now it's ruined by Kyle,
Well, I mean,
Vincenzo, and Benator.
in that sense, doodad is, I guess, a portmanteau.
Get this guy out of here. Get this guy the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fetus.
So your word is
Fetus.
yeah, fetus.
What else do you
Listen.
have? Oh, fetus is worse.
Well, yeah, fetus is wrong.
What else you got about fetus?
Well, these are, I mean, I'm not going to give you the rundown in every word. I'm just giving you things to think about.
I mean, it seemed like you had like a.
No, but some things like that's one thing. Another thing that people dislike about fetus is that it's dehumanizing. takes because fetus, you can refer to an animal fetus the same way you refer to a human fetus, and baby sort of takes you away from being an animal. One thing that we really also hate is considering ourselves part of this world that we're in.
Yeah. It's true. It's very true. But it's like something like, yeah, I don't like it for the meaning, but I wish that I didn't feel that way, you know?
How so?
Wow. Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know. I guess I feel like that's not something that we should be grossed out by, but I guess it is.
Right.
Because it's like a little shriveled up version of a creature.
Oh my god.
It's vile. It's disgusting.
Emily said, yeah, I don't know. It's like such a beautiful thing, but I guess at the same time, it's the most fucked up thing I've ever seen. And like actually like an abomination.
But we should love it, you know?
Like we should
part of the natural
love
life
it.
cycle.
It's just like when I see its like veiny little like red body, like when I see the X-rays, it's just like
But truly, that's how I feel.
No, it freaks me out when I see those videos of like here's a dolphin from like conception to like birth, and here's a human from conception to birth, and you see like the zygote become like a full-on infant.
Yeah.
And it's like for the first like 6 months, it's indiscernible from one another.
And then month 7, they all just look like baby humans, and you're like, oh god, we're looking at the same feti, right?
Month 7. That's month 7. It should definitely start looking like a dolphin.
Nope. It's got 10 fingers and 10 toes, my boy.
2 split legs.
It looks at you when you're doing the dolphin sonogram, and it says, "Hi, I'm a human baby." Yeah,
so we're just on the first word here, folks.
So, like, sound-wise, I give it bad grades.
You don't like the sound of it?
I think it sounds harsh.
It sounds.
You think it sounds harsh?
It just reminds me of fetid and feet. Those two things. Fetid feet.
My 2 least favorite things.
I hate fetid and I hate feet.
Yeah, I don't love the sound of it either.
Meaning, I could go either way. It's kind of maybe a good thing that we're separating. Well, I don't want to get political
in certain
about
context,
this.
I know. I've been thinking the same thing. Like, in a certain context, it is good to think about this thing is different from a breathing baby.
But also, there could be a more specific term that separates it from animal fetuses, you know?
Right.
That wouldn't be harmful. Or maybe we
don't
just
know.
have a different word for every mammalian fetus, like we do for how, you know...
Like groups of, animals. There's a different
or
word
just
for
every
everyone.
animal has a different name for their young, you know?
Yeah.
So you don't like it the way that it sounds because it's harsh and it's referring to what it's referring to. How do you feel like that word should sound?
Boba.
So like baby.
No. But like boba because they look like bobas.
Boba evolves into baby.
Yeah.
Boba
But it
baby.
does- I
and
mean,
then
like the
we should all be
pre-evolution.
people.
It's the
we should be
pre-evolution
people.
of
It should be
boba.
boba into baby
With
into
enough
people.
with enough happiness, a boba becomes a baby.
yeah.
No, but I think that word does sound less harsh, and I not to get linguistical about it, but it's got rounder vowels, which sounds nicer, and it's got voiced consonants, so you don't get that like harsh, like unpitched F's and T's.
What's our sliding scale here? What are we
What's our
grading on? Is it like
1 to
11
5.
to 100?
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
5.
I would say final grade for me. I would put it a solid 2.
Yeah, can we do in betweens?
I mean, at that point, we should just do it out of 10.
No, I'm with 2. I'm with 2. I'm on 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So fetus got a 2. Good job, fetus. Next up, secretion.
Oh.
Make it stop.
Yeah, I mean that the meaning.
It
don't
conjures
like it
an
one
image, you know?
bit. Yeah, truly. You just see something
Yeah.
oozing out of
There's
it.
just no
yeah,
good
yeah.
secretion, right?
Yeah.
Like there's
Not a single one.
no.
You're never using that term in a positive sense.
No, because
Yeah.
it can only refer to like slime.
Yeah, it only refers to something that shouldn't be there, right?
Like that is coming out of a pore.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
which is already awful to think that something is
Yeah.
porous.
Secretion. Oh.
And again, I'm going to stick with this theory now.
Yeah.
It also has like closed vowel sounds and unpitched consonants.
Yeah.
So it sounds harsh.
I'm with you. Bad sound. Bad sound.
Bad
Bad
sound.
sound.
That's-
bad meaning.
Not great utility. There's not many cases where you could use secretion.
Let's be creative about this, okay?
I don't want to.
I could
let's be
say, toothpaste. That's the secretion out of the
It
tube.
secretes out of a tube.
Yeah.
Would you say that?
I could.
I don't know, man. The proper definition of secretion is a process by which substances are produced and discharged from a cell, gland, or organ for a particular function in the organism, or
Yeah, discharge isn't great either.
or for excretion. And then the more common is a substance discharged by secretion.
Right. So it could be the process or the stuff.
Yeah. And then even the examples are hormonal secretions.
It's all bad territory, you know?
You know what's fun though is
What?
that
Tell me.
the verb secrete, it can mean like to ooze out stuff, but it can also mean to hide or conceal, which I think is a way more fun word. That improves the word drastically to me.
Yeah, but we're talking about secretion specifically.
Yeah, I know.
But now maybe I wonder if you could be like,
Secretion
do you know,
is the act
Oh,
of
you don't know
concealing?
this thing about me? That's just one of my little secretions.
No.
Oh my god.
You can't. I won't tell you that. It's just a little
One of
That's
my
secretion.
little
fine.
secretions
Definitely
that I do
don't
in the
tell me what.
bathroom.
I don't want to know about them. Actually, keep your secrets. Keep your secretions. All right, final score on this one.
I mean, it's getting bad marks for me across the even. Well, now that I think about it as secret, like searching my heart, I've got a little bit for it.
What?
I'm gonna say 1.
Yeah, I gotta be one.
Wow,
Gotta be one.
lower than fetus.
Yeah,
Both of you are 1.
yeah.
Both of
We
you
are
are
one.
1.
We are one.
The Kyle people stands with the Emily people.
We've just got whole civilizations here. That's where you're going with this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was even thinking planets.
Nice.
Fucking nice.
So cool. Can we?
Kyle's is a
terraform
gas
it?
giant though.
Wait, are we talking about me or the planet? Am I right? Hey,
Oh, he's got a gassy ass. All right.
You guys know me so well.
Next up, panties.
I don't love it because like that is just the accepted word for women's underwear. Like there's no like panties sounds like it should be a slang term, but
Yeah.
it is just the only word there is that is like specific to women's underwear.
Yeah. On the surface level, it seems inoffensive, but I don't know if I've ever said it out loud because it seems so offensive to me.
No, I absolutely agree. I do not like this word.
So this on the subject of vulgarity, this is an offender for you.
Yeah, like it's just like I don't know. When I was doing this, I tried to figure reasons why they were unpleasant words, and I feel like panties is one of those that has a sort of infantilized
Yeah.
like connotation.
The IES ending makes it feel like
makes
cutesy.
it dainty, makes it
Yeah.
like ooh, panties.
I'm sorry. According to the online etymology dictionary, panties meaning drawers for men predates the meaning underpants for women.
Insane. Well, shit.
From 1845. That's crazy.
So long ago. I'm less offended by the word, I guess, than I am by the type of people who would feel comfortable saying it.
But that's the thing. Like, a lot of women do just use the word panties normally.
I know. There's that whole episode of SpongeBob. I'm pretty sure Mr. Krabs says it.
On panty rates?
Yeah, that's the whole episode. It's about
Yes.
panty rates. How did
It's
they get
the
away
whole
with it?
Episode. I have no. Yeah, that is like, and it's uncomfortable.
It's really
Especially
not
because
right.
they keep saying, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?"
Yeah.
Wow,
They
yeah.
asking if he has an erection.
That's what that whole episode's an allegory for. ED.
I mean, the awful thing is that I'm pretty sure they end up rating Mr. Krabs' mother's house.
I think you're right.
Right?
I think you are right.
It is like someone who should not be.
Yeah.
Final number on panties.
I'm at a 3.
That's where I'm at, Emily.
It's not as offensive to me just because I hear it more.
Well, remember, we're not just doing offensive words. We're doing words we don't like.
I know. I'm saying I'm sort of desensitized to it. You know, it doesn't rub me the wrong way as much.
But I feel
because
like
I hear it more.
I guess immediately I wasn't as stunned as I was when I heard the other two because the sound doesn't bother me as much. But if I'm just being objective and going off of the scale on the others, meaning not good, utility low, vulgarity high for me, I'm searching my heart and I'm coming up panty-handed.
That's awful.
I'm gonna go with.
I guess soon.
I gotta say 2 then.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. Next word. Literally.
Oh,
Like
interesting.
Literally, or like figuratively, literally.
But that's it. That is exactly why some people dislike it, because people say like I'm literally when they mean figuratively.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean
and
that's
so there's a lot of
but for
overuse,
me-
It's a good word for
and there's
this
a lot of
list.
misuse.
That one doesn't bother me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't mind when people because it's a colloquial thing, you know,
Well,
to say literally as just an emphasizer.
Well, I think it can be overused.
I think I'm probably one of the people that overuses it.
No, I would notice. I feel like there are people who overuse it because they recognize it as the joke and they don't have much of a personality otherwise. And so they just fill it in constantly where it's just like, oh.
That's drawing a line.
Literally?
You're saying people use it ironically on purpose too much? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Not that people use it unironically too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. I'm with Emily on this. I like it because people are up in arms about it. And I'm like, screw them. Get over yourselves. In fact, I think it raises its utility as a word.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And creates new meanings.
Interesting.
And sound-wise, it just friggin' rolls off the tongue. You know?
We love
and that's why we use it
an
so
L,
much.
you know?
Yeah.
Because you can hold it out.
We love to literally love L's. I'm at a loss here.
Such a broad and diverse lexicon.
Yeah, I'm calling this one 4 out of 5. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
4 out of 5.
I'm at a 4 too. I hate giving the same. Yeah, if you hate cheating off Emily's test every time, but
Yeah, you're doing it though, you know.
yeah.
No, you had a
I'll tell
different
you
answer
what,
last
Kyle,
time.
These first 5, I'm gonna say it first, and then the next 5, you're gonna say it first.
Sounds good
Yeah.
to me.
You have to say yours in Portuguese though. So
Yes,
next
you do,
word
Kyle.
is gushing.
Sure, I get that.
Immediately, first, right off the bat, I went for gushers, and I thought, love it, 5 out of 5. And then I thought a little bit more about the ing part, and thought, oh dear God.
Yeah. It's really hard. I don't know. Even gushers
Yeah, well,
is rough.
now that I think about that candy, they really kind of took that back, you know, and made a
took a
terrible
risk.
word into a good word, you know?
Yeah, I feel like Gusher's probably a 90s product, right? Like that's probably when that came out, maybe 80s, late
definitely.
80s. And
Somewhere in there.
I feel
late
like it
80s,
was
yeah.
very much 80s, 90s to be like, let's take this gross thing and make it the brand, you know?
Yeah. A little bit gross.
Yeah, like slime. Like,
Yeah.
just Nickelodeon was like, slime, man.
Yeah.
You ever watch Slime Time Live?
Like way back in the day.
There was like a segment I remember. Oh my God, it was really, really gross. It was one, I think toward the end of the time that I would be watching Slime Time Live, like in my own life. There was this whole part where they were like, we're going to dump a bucket of some mystery substance on this person. And like some of the stuff was like literally like one of, it wasn't really this obviously, but like one of them was like pus. And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, oh my, even just to say that this is a bucket of pus is like the most vile shit I've ever heard.
Literally.
For sure. Anyway, gushing. Listen.
Gushing queens.
Well, this is what I was going to bring up. For me, when I hear gush,
that's a
I think
whole different
periods.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. I was just doing a flushing queens
Flushing
joke.
queens, yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Periods don't gross me out.
Periods don't gross you out?
Yeah, I'm not so squeamish about blood.
I'm pretty squeamish about blood. But
Sure, but like for me, it just has an association of like, it's just an unpleasant thing
terrible
that I got to
time.
deal
Just
with.
a terrible time.
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
You know,
Absolutely.
that
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
I
yeah.
move weird and just a gallon of blood comes out all
Yeah,
at
yeah,
once.
yeah, yeah.
And I got to deal with this
It's
now.
just fucking the scene from The Shining.
Truly, it's like, oh, I've been lying in bed all night, and now that I've shifted my center of gravity, I'm a faucet. It's the worst.
To be fair, I had the same problem.
Yeah, but you
Seth's-
just had an open wound in your
Seth's out
thigh.
of its, yeah. Hey, who's rating first here?
Oh, I think it's still me,
Okay.
right? Because this is 5.
Yeah, Kyle's got a pretty easy go of it if he's
Yeah.
the second 5.
I guess I'll call it a 3. It's not as bad, but it's still not great.
You know, I'm at a 4, man. I still associate it with candy juice.
Okay, that's fine.
Who is this guy? You know, he's hanging out outside
man.
of fucking 7-Eleven. He said, "Man, I'm good for it, man.
You ever have those gushers? They're the best, man.
Can you get me a pack of Gushers?"
I trade you some gushers for my razzles.
That's not a good trade, you know. Razzles will last you.
I used to love razzles. But really, it's just bad gum.
What are razzles?
It's just terrible gum.
It's
oh my God,
candy that
awful
it's like
gum.
hard candy that you chew and it becomes gum.
Like a gumball?
It's like a sweet tart that becomes gum.
Yeah, it's like a chalky candy.
Crazy.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like and it's chalky at first, and then it becomes the most rubbery, tasteless gum
Yeah,
you could
it tastes
ever
like
imagine
nothing.
chewing.
Yeah.
It is like
It's like
truly
chewing
like
on
chewing
leather.
on fat.
Yeah.
yeah.
I used to love them as a kid, though.
I think I thought they were novel. And I
Yeah.
was like, wow, check this out. First it's candy, and then it's bad. All right. Next word. Like. As an interjection, as a simile, as whatever you want it to be. The
Yeah.
word like.
I mean, this I could pretend to dislike the way that this gets used, but I do it constantly. So I
Yeah, me
absolutely
too.
cannot.
I would say that the criminal justice system would have a troubled time taking that logic. Like, I wish I could say I didn't like it, but I do it all the time. I literally am murdering people all the time. So obviously I love it.
Worst, testimony
Dahmer
ever.
interview.
Yeah.
I wish I could say I hate it, but like, I don't know. Something must be cool about it if I keep going back. Am I right?
I have some scruples, all right? I gotta stick to my guns. I can't lie.
Yeah, no, I think the sound of it, if somebody's putting a lot of likes somebody's getting a lot of likes on Facebook.
Yeah, no, definitely like influencers. I'm over it.
No, if it's being overused in like quick succession, it can sound abrasive, but I feel like it's made up for in its utility as a filler word and a linguistic word.
Yeah, I mean, it's super useful. And with social media, it has taken on a whole nother
That's
kind
very
of
true.
context.
The like of social media is very big.
Explain how it's different in social media. I'm not sure I know what you mean.
It becomes a noun.
Yeah, because
Like
you're
in what
gaining
way?
likes and dislikes.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It's my turn, right? Hey, is it
Yeah.
my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go straight down the middle. 3. I'm not offended by like in any sort of way, but I'm definitely not oorah about it, you know?
Kyle's giving a man on the street interview to a news reporter right now. He's yeah, I mean, I saw him come out of there. He was running fast. I don't know,
But you
maybe
know,
like
I didn't think
5'8".
it was my place to stop him, even though I heard that woman shout, "Stop him! He stole my
Yeah,
purse."
I mean, as soon as she said stop him, and I said stop him.
None of my business.
I'm walking my dog. You gave it a what?
A 3.
3. Very middle of the road, Kyle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna go.
Wow.
I'm gonna go the distance.
Wowie wow. Yeah, let's do another Disney film.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a man out of you.
yeah. Paint with all the colors of the wind, Kyle.
Yeah. Hellfire.
Yeah. Sorcerer's Apprentice. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 4 because I think I like words that are a reflection of modern speech. You know.
Sure,
Yeah.
things that have developed recently, sort of
Yeah.
deal. That's
I like,
fair.
you know, I like the idea of explaining to someone in the past all the different meanings that like can have now.
Sure.
We're gonna find
yeah.
out. We're gonna find out someday that there's some 12th century prophet who's Welsh that uses lichen as a connecting word in all of his phrases.
Like it with a CH.
Yeah.
Lichen. All right. Okay. Next up, creamy.
Oh.
Creamy, huh? It's like in a food context, I want it to be good.
Yeah, I mean, if you are thinking of food, then you are like, this is the best thing a food could be described with.
But even then, you say it and you're thinking about it not in a food way, and it ruins it.
I don't know. Even when it is supposed to be creamy, it's just like really gross in my mouth. It's like really gross for me
Like
to
the
say
word
creamy.
is or the food is?
No, the word. Like to say
Yeah.
creamy is just like
Yeah.
real rough. And I hate thinking of ice cream like as ice cream, as ice cream.
Oh, I don't mind that. Cream has no effect on me.
Oh, it's something about it. It's just like creamy. It's just creamy. It's just, get out of here. Get this guy out of here.
It's like an ice cream cone and sunglasses.
You know,
You're not fooling anybody.
I was just trying to brighten your day.
Yeah, I mean, it's not awful to me, but there is like a twinge of like, no.
A feeling to it, you know?
I love this word. I feel like it has like a sort of coyness to its sexuality that doesn't bother me.
Oh my
No,
god.
no,
oh my
I don't
god.
like anything
Who
Kyle just
said
said.
anything about sexuality?
I mean, it's there.
Oh my
No,
god.
for sure.
Let's
I
make
don't
this
enjoy
a
it.
text, you know?
Oh my god.
I'm at a 5.
Oh
Sorry.
my god. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Kyle said, yeah, there's something about its sexuality that just fucking does it for me.
No, I
don't know
mean,
what
just
it
like
is.
in any
Put this on
context,
a
it doesn't
6,
bother me.
7?
It's all good.
How high can I go on this?
I mean, I'll be honest, I was going to say 4, but now after what Kyle's just said, I'm going to have to put it a solid 3.
Just to know that there's a population out there who feels this way.
Who likes creamy because of the sexual content.
Jesus Christ.
I don't care who knows.
I don't care. I'm a creamophile.
God, I hate it so much.
Trying to get some cream of wheat.
Oh my. I don't even know what
Honestly-
that means, but it
honestly-
feels like an iced tea moment.
Truly, I'm
They
down
call
to
it
a
cream
2.
of wheat. They take you out into the middle of a field and then they silly string you and put you in a place you've never been before.
Oh, God, it's my favorite format of joke.
Okay, all right. Your
okay.
next word is ointment.
Oh.
Sure. Yeah. But see, that one is interesting because it like what's bad about it is it makes you think about things that require ointment.
Yeah.
See, I don't know, because I think the thing that I have trouble with is the fact that it sounds the way. I think I have more trouble with sounds because it's just like ointment. Ointment. It sounds broken. It sounds like a broken word.
Have you tried saying it in French? Wamon.
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 You want more?
I want more.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me that much, but it definitely makes you think of like skin ailments.
Yeah, because that's what an ointment is for. It's got to get on something.
Yeah. How about you, Kyle?
It doesn't bother me so much, you
like
know?
I love the sexuality
The
of
deep
ointment.
sexual nature of this word, it's just...
It's beautiful to me.
There's just an eroticism to it that's unprecedented in any other word.
No, I mean, off the bat makes me think of oink. I think ointment's just a funny little guy.
Sure.
I like it.
Sure.
And,
It
you know,
feels like
it's a good thing. You
It
know,
feels like
it
you
helps
completely
you.
removed yourself from the word. I feel
It helps you.
It feels like you're trying desperately to avoid how sexually aroused you are by this word.
I'm definitely
Ointment?
not
I mean,
showering
I didn't,
with cold
see
water
them
right
recently or anything. It's just like I was just thinking about it.
I mean, it's not super useful. It's really only one context where you can use it.
Yeah.
But it's not very vulgar, and
there's not a lot of. I don't know if there's really like you can put like a metaphor over it. You could like use it as a metaphor, but it's not as good as other metaphors
Like
with similar.
balm or
It's not what
salve.
you'd go for. Yeah.
or emolument.
Panacea is like a good,
yeah.
or panacea. I think I heard you pronounce
Panacea.
that one.
Panache.
Give 'em the old razzle dazzle. So where are you at, Kyle?
I'm at a 4.
Yeah, where are you at?
I'm at a 4. I searched my heart and I landed on 4.
I think I'm probably at a 3.
3. Wow. Okay. Emily hates this word.
I'm neutral.
Okay. This is.
I think
pretty
Emily
easy.
is grading lower than me because
Kyle's
I
grading
like
on
the
a curve.
words.
Yeah. All right. The next two should be pretty soft landing.
Okay.
For how aroused we all are tonight. Your next word is YOLO.
Oh.
Wow. I mean, is it 2012?
Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah, I didn't love this even when it was a
You
thing.
didn't even love it when it was a thing.
Yeah.
Not
And
at
now
all.
if I were to hear someone say it in real life now,
They'd have to
I
be
would say-
ironic. They'd have to
who
be
let
used.
this guy in here?
They'd have to be being ironic though. Like I could not imagine a single person today using that word
I could.
in earnest. You got to get that people out of your life.
Out of all of our lives, honestly.
Yeah.
I work retail. I'm just exposed to the masses.
That's true. And the masses, as we all know, our dear patrons, are not good.
No.
But the upper echelons, that is being
Us.
you.
Yeah.
Those who are listening right now.
Us all, yeah.
The cream of the crop. The creamy of the crop.
Creamiest of the crop of wheat.
So, Kyle, just calm down.
So yes, YOLO.
I hate it. I'm
Yeah.
with Emily. I hated it when it first started
Because
being a
it's like
thing.
the utility of it. I mean, I guess you could use it in a like I'm not going to be anxious context, but I feel like the context that it got used in is I'm going to do dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, always. Yeah, it was always like.
It's like I'm going to do something really ill-advised.
Yeah, it was always, yeah, it was never like said somberly. Like it
Yeah.
was never said in a moment of like.
Yeah, you know, I just shouldn't
YOLO.
sweat the small stuff like this. I gotta, you know, it was just like I'm going to jump off this building.
And then like it was said in the trajectory.
Yeah. YOLO. I think you only live once is nicer than YOLO. I think it's a more pleasant phrase.
Yeah, because YOLO sort of makes it. You know what it makes it? It makes it chuggy.
It makes it chuggy.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's real chuggy.
Chuggy.
Was that? Am I correct? I feel like in my head I associate YOLO with Charlie Sheen.
No, that's winning.
And that is winning.
That is winning.
Which is
right.
crazy.
But it was in the same time.
And
it was the same
Tiger
era.
Blood.
Yes.
Which is crazy because winning was then like reappropriated for Trump. And it's just crazy that I feel like
winning. Wow, you're right.
It feels crazy to me that happened. Well, I guess you're just evidence of it in this moment exactly. But it's just like crazy to me that happened, and nobody was like, "Remember the last crazy, insane person to make this their whole thing?"
Honestly, would have been a better president. I'm gonna be honest here.
Yes, I know, I agree.
And basically all the same trappings. Yeah, I'm at a 1. YOLO is the lowest I can give it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say YOLO is a no-go.
YOLO is a no-go. BOGO for the YOLO.
Anyway,
with a bonobo.
Not with the bonobo. Not here.
Yeah, I'll probably also say 1.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Nice. Cool. All right. Your last word, and I'm not building up to anything. I'm not going to say the word moist, because moist is overused. We all know that people don't like moist.
It's not as bad as people make it out to be.
It was like proven to be a social construct.
It's fine.
We're fine. Your last word is snowflake.
Gotcha. So this one is different because this one I'm only enraged when certain people use it.
Yeah, because if you see like an 8-year-old running around in the snow and he's like, "I'm catching snowflakes," you're not like, "Fucking piece of shit."
Yeah, but when an old man is running through the snow gleefully saying,
"I'm catching snowflakes,"
like,
one, duck and cover,
crap.
Get out of there fast.
No, but even when he's talking about snow.
That's so funny. I hate this man's happiness. His whimsical glee brings me nothing but ire.
Yeah, on the one hand, like, it's probably one of the most magical words out there, you know?
Yeah, in its purest form.
And that's interesting.
That kind of makes me all the more angrier that it's been usurped.
You mean semantic. You mean like the definition of the word, like what it is.
Yeah,
like its essence is a very...
Before it was used in a political context, I feel like just the whole, like the fact that it's got this open vowel at the front and that ends with something a little harsh makes it seem like mystical. You know, snowflake.
Interesting.
And the fact that it represents this, you know, thing that, one, people like snow. 2,
yes, but snowflakes in particular
themselves are
like a cool thing.
Like they're pretty, they're mysterious, but it's really hard to get over the political context nowadays, you know?
I don't know. I guess even from the original definition, snowflake is like, I don't know.
You're not about it?
I don't know. It's kind of like, if anything, it's not as whimsical as it could be. And I feel like, what was that one word that I mentioned in an episode that was a word for snowflake? It was Haypax that I mentioned it.
Snowtuberance.
No,
what?
Absolutely not.
Are you sure it wasn't that?
It was not.
Was it a snow groat?
Oh,
a snow moat?
Kyle, why are you making such a beautiful thing worse?
Flother. A flother was
the
word. Wow, it's like you guys just saw your best friend from 2nd grade. You literally, it was like a Norm moment.
What'll it be, Flother?
Hopefully cold and frothy.
What the hell kind of drink is he getting?
A beer, Kyle.
Oh.
Kyle's never seen an episode of Cheers in his life.
Deflated. Kyle said, "Oh, right. Fucking idiot. If only I could impress them. Then I could be king."
But yes, in its political context, nothing brings me more ire than to hear that thrown in.
And it's rough because it takes it away. Like it takes the word away from you.
Yes.
In that way. Like because there's no point now that you can not associate it with the political context, even if it is a small child in a big old field of snow 100 yards away from their mother while the mother is screaming for help because they were abandoned in a car accident.
It's magical.
Snowflakes! She's wrapped in a blanket, freezing to death, giving him her last bit of food.
A Snickers.
Snowflakes!
Yeah. But even then, the mother's like, oh, God, I just keep thinking about that guy.
Fucking conservative piece of shit over here. Give me the food back.
So, yeah.
I gotta be honest, I'm willing to overlook the political context.
Wow. How can you do that?
I feel like I feel like
you guys are a couple of fucking snowflakes.
No, I feel like even people who are using it negatively nowadays, like, they don't bother me so much anymore because it just proves I'm like, well, that's a piece of shit, whatever. At least I know now. It doesn't detract enough from me, the magical quality from it. I'm going to give Snowflake a 5, but contextually, Flother gets a 10 on this sliding scale.
Yeah. Flother is good.
Yeah.
Although I wouldn't say Flother, I'd say Flother.
Flother.
I feel like it needs to be Flother for it to be good.
Voiced, yeah.
That's how I would say it.
See, this is interesting because Seth, I feel like you said like the political connotation ruins the original definition, and Kyle, you're saying like the original definition outweighs the political connotation. Yeah. I feel like I have separated them completely in my brain. Like if I hear snowflake in a weather context, I will love it, and if I hear it in a political context, I will hate it.
The magic is still alive inside you.
Yes, so thus I will give it a rating of 3 because it's like a 1 and a 5 average.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, guys. I hope that this has been a really good introspective journey for you two as you realize that you can hate words. Even though you only hated one word purely, two words. Truly. I think it was secretion and YOLO. And I think this is a good gateway for you two to really explore that hate, really get into it,
Yeah. Be one with it. Rock it.
Yeah, have fun with it. Be one with it. Have fun with it.
What's the third one, Seth?
Bring a gun to it.
Shit. You fucking snowflake.
Hey, you guys, thanks for listening. I feel like we gotta end this.
We definitely gotta end this. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you two for going on that journey together and learning where your hate is rooted. Hopefully you two will be able to compile a list of your least favorite words based on what we've explored here today.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that would be fun. I think that would be a nice little thing in the future.
Absolutely.
So that's just giving assignments now.
Yeah, in the future. And if you could get that on my desk by Monday, that would be great. And if you don't, I'm docking a letter grade for every day that it's late.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Damn.
Is this like 15% of our final grade?
No, it's 50% of your final grade. Yeah, I only gave a midterm and a final.
What was the midterm?
I'll never tell. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for listening.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.